that I was going to have to spend 2 years in Egypt hiding and ducking from the police. You didn't tell me that I was going to have this baby in a barn. You didn't tell me that you would give me a man I couldn't enjoy and a child I couldn't show off and a life that I couldn't rest in. You didn't tell me when you said I was highly favored that I would go through all kinds of hell. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me that when you trust me with your son, you were trusting me with trouble. That all my plans would be disrupted. That I would live the rest of my life affected by a decision I didn't even get to make. You didn't tell me that life would take a turn and change all my plans, and I would have to respond to something not because I chose it, but because it chose me. It's not like I asked you to let me have your son. You chose me to go through this. You didn't tell me when you said I was highly favored that I would take him into the biggest city of our times and lose him. No Amber Alert to sound. I would look around and I would have a missing child. You didn't tell me that I'd have to turn around in the middle of the road and go back into the city and go running up and down the street saying, "Little Jesus, 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 where are you?" You didn't tell me that when he grew up and he finally started coming into his own, that I would spend my life running in behind him and he would seldom even acknowledge me as his mother. You didn't tell me that I would go to hear him speak and tell him, "Go tell my son Mama's at the door." I heard him say, "Who is my mother?" You didn't tell me I would pour my everything into a child that would look back at me and say, "Who is she?" Can God trust you with trouble? You didn't tell me that I would birth a baby that would be arrested. You did not tell me that I would live long enough to see my baby beat until he was unrecognizable, that they would pluck the beard from his face, and I would stand helplessly in the hot Jerusalem sun against an alabaster sky and watch him hang his head in the locks of his shoulders and die until the ground trembled, die until the sun refused to shine, die until graves opened up all over Jerusalem. You didn't tell me that I had to stand there and